Come?
The class 2 units, whatever they fucking call
Class
themselves.
2's under mandate.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah, the PD penis
Yeah,
jokes.
that's because-
names.
Everyone gets upset. Oh no, I'm standing with a class 2. No, you can't do anything about it. Yeah, I fucking can. You
No.
fucking moron.
But that comes down to a fucking attitude problem with people. Is just put it in your fucking car, and that's what the whole cum unit was trying to prove. Is just put it in the fucking car. Don't walk around with it on your back.
Yeah,
trying to
but
be
people
gangster.
still do it.
Oh,
Yeah, but if they
100%
do, they get the consequences. But yeah, they cry
No,
about
because
it.
then that turns into drama. That's one of the, like, it's easier just to remove them than have to deal with drama and big hits.
Yeah. Oh my God. I know what he's talking about now. This is like, guys, this is like the old drama, bro. Like, for example, right? Let's say I'm not gonna say names here, okay? I'm not gonna say names here. But I seen this and I know what people are talking about. It's literally this. Let's say some no-name Andy walks around with a fucking class 2 on his back. You arrest them, they go to jail, they get fucked up, right? Then another, big boy Andy comes around with a gun behind their back. You try to arrest them. Apparently, you're doing the wrong thing. So they might as well not deal with that at all. You know what I mean? This is the whole same shit when it comes to other things too, bro. Law, laws for thee, but not for me. I just don't know. He's always going to be weird like that. I can understand what he's taking out
with everything, though. That is like.
Yeah, I know, but this one is the most. This is the most like obvious thing. It's a thing that shows on your back.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying, but if you go into that debate, like everything then that becomes different from one thing towards another will be just taken away because of it. Like then suddenly you're stripped down of everything.
I mean, that's already what happens. What are you talking about?
Have you seen how much shit we've had to fix and do because people keep abusing it?
Oh man, I guess a lot.
Yeah. And it's not because we want to, it's because we have to. At the end of the day, it shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't have to fix things because people are dumb, but people are dumb and they will always be dumb.
Yeah.
And this is not at anyone specific because I know as a fact that Seaside used slump like everyone else does.
Yeah,
I'm pissed about that because Reggie used to use slump to show that he's pissed off or something like that and just flip flop on the fucking ground.
Well,
No, I can't even do that.
we know you're throwing a tantrum. You just
And the other part, when someone fucking grabs you as a cop and goes to be the shitlord and take you through to prison, the only way to break out of that is by fucking double tapping slump. Now I need 2 different fucking keybinds to get out of it. Like, yeah, I know. Yeah, maybe that person shouldn't be doing it, but.
What about you, Kuya? What would you feel if Mando comes back in No Pixel? Huh?
Cool.
So what? I like Mando, but I don't think.
Bro,
what do you mean? Like his impact or some shit? I don't. It'd be good to have a nice guy on the server. That's about it.
Mando, what?
Mando
streamer.
Oh, who's the Rush streamer? No. I think he's talking about. I think he's talking about one of the ballers.
Mando from the ballers.
One of the ballers leaders in the past. He joined the Vagos, so he's Mango now.
Oh, the guy with the voice changer.
Yeah, the British guy.
Yeah.
I think I think he's a good guy, but I think he's always been good to have around, man. But I don't think it's like. I don't think
it's actually rolling deep now. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think they'll be affecting anything at the moment. Because it's very, how do you say this? Server's packed now, bro. Server's fucking packed now, man. But it's always a good thing having somebody positive.
Maybe he'll understand once he comes back. Understand the concept of having relatives because his whole thing with me was, man, you look so much like Benji. Man, you look so much like Benji, all the time.
When is Benji getting his pipe bombs back? Probably never, bro. Ask that to Toby. Toby, are pipe bombs ever coming back?
No.
There you go. No, never. Question for
now
newer.
We need to use the rocket launcher.
I can see RPGs being pulled soon.
Question for newer role players that joined in 3.0. How's NoPixel compared to other servers? Who's new to who's newer role player here?
The best. I mean, not new to role play, but new to like NoPixel.
It is the best, isn't it?
I mean,
definitely
Yeah,
better
it's
than
it's.
any other
definitely
I
server
mean,
I've
it's a
ever
lot better
played.
because
It's
like
the Champions League,
toxicity
you
is
know?
under control. Like, bro, you know, just yesterday in Liquid, I got put in 3 tickets.
What?
It's like, yeah, I got put in 3 tickets. It was just like crazy too. And it's just like I don't know. It's like I didn't expect that from a server just to have fun, and I at least don't think I did anything bad. But I mean, it may be different on other people's sides, but I don't
People can
know.
talk
But
about as much shit about NoPixel as they want, but if you go on any other server, you're gonna see how bad they are.
yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't compare.
they talk shit
Yeah,
'cause
I
they
agree with
haven't
that.
role played in other servers and then role played in
Yeah.
NoPixel. They literally
Everybody
just don't
comes from a
understand.
different
Like,
server as well, you know, and everybody wants to get to know Pixel because they are the giant out there and everybody wants to be there. And that's where everything is happening.
I mean, I can just compare it to like the
Bro.
public when it's just started, like a green and purple, and everybody was just like fucking grinding money like crazy. Nobody was role playing, and compared to whitelist, absolutely different.
yeah,
I don't
I don't know.
think
Just
I don't think that you will ever find a server like NoPixel. I think it's just from the pure fact that it is a business to so many extents. Like the rest are businesses as well, but they're like a lot of servers are focused around that big come up of like donors giving like some money to get something cool, and then after
yeah,
they
like
have
download
their
cards.
after they have their like phase of being popular, it becomes a struggle in the end. Because
Right.
the biggest thing about NoPixel is like it is like planned. You know what I mean? Like this 3.5. I'm not privy to the internal details. You know, I'm sure nobody would even fucking tell us. But it's like I'm very very sure like all the biggest, like I think Cole said it himself, all the biggest content creators will be informed about 3.5 coming out, and as much as possible, like on that release day, all the top streamers are playing the same game at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
in your face, NoPixel will be like plastered around the fucking world. Like you just can't compete with that, bro. You just can't compete with that. Not after, especially not after X has a part in it now. It's GG, bro. It's fucking raps. I think other maybe I don't know. AMP server could probably compete just in terms of that market, but nah. It's too global, I feel. Okay, next question. What are Toby's thoughts on Coil's suggestion to remove admin panel? Well, these are hard-hitting questions, man. What the fuck?
Well, that's a spicy one.
That's a spicy one. How do you feel, Toby? Or you would rather no comment?
I don't give a shit.
I give a shit. That is Toby, guys. Thank you very much. Any other questions, guys? We got Merc in here who plays Nigel, Kung Fu KJ, Jackson Smalls, Aster. I think he plays the Lucky Plucker monkey. We got Fredo. We got Fredo. We got Kuru who plays Pepe. Pepe's dead. We got Richie who plays Axel. Simo who plays Reggie. Toby plays Michael. Zedish who plays Ember, who was just our latest failed hang around. Are you excited for? Excited for potential new heists? Return of Bankbuster Bodhi? Absolutely, man. Bodhi is always pleasant to have around, bro. The problem with Bodhi is when he's done something over and over again, and his ADHD is active. GG, bro. It's like him IRL. GG, bro. It's over. Y'all got any crazy stories from old other RP servers? I don't think so, bro. I don't think there's any stories that would like make any sense. I think the people are just fucking crazy, man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
People are fucking wild.
yeah, I'm not getting into that.
I didn't want to talk.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk about that.
I think everybody wants to forget that shit, bro. Would
Yeah, let's move on.
Simo ever go back to being a judge? I don't think so. Simo?
Listen, right? I've said this plenty of times. I don't want to personally do things, but whatever is right for Reggie's character in the moment, I'll do it. Him going back to law and that kind of shit. The OOC, I have zero desire to be a part of the DOJ.
There you go.
So the answer is a hard pass from me. But who the fuck knows with Reggie? Sometimes I end up just going with what RP is and suffering myself. I.e., the call fucking with Michael the other night.
Mm. Are you still gonna be a bang bus in 4.0, or will you will Jaden and Bodhi do most of the hacking? Usually new patch, I usually do a lot of the stuff because I want to make sure that when I wake up, I can get the content. So initially, I'll try my best to do everything, and then eventually it'll be all the boys handling everything. So becomes more like linear that way. That's what I usually plan. Luckily, so far I've been able to do everything except the oil rig. So, what's one RP moment to any of you that made us go, "Holy damn, that really happened"? Oof. What do you guys think?
Me getting accepted in a no pixel.
Really?
No, I knew I was going to get that.
Jesus fucking Christ. What about you guys? Toby?
What's up?
Your one RP moment that made you go, "Holy damn, that really happened."
Holy damn.
Wait, while I was thinking,
Me
I've
feeling the
I've
laugh.
actually got mine.
Did Toby say anything?
When we got fucked over
No.
by the Senate.
When you got fucked over by the Senate? Oh, bro.
I guess.
And I got blown up by a jet.
Bro, when we were
That
trying to
shit
break
was
Michael
crazy.
out?
Yeah,
Bro, that
shit
was so
crazy,
funny.
bro.
We were
I
chilling
thought
in
I was going to
RP.
jail forever.
Bro, we were chilling in RP. And then Drake was like, "Oh my God, I think the bomb just went off." And it's literally just Fredo falling from the sky. Oh man, what else? Anybody else? Mine was
sorry.
leaving Vagos. I couldn't believe I actually pulled it off. Actually.
The same for me, actually. The moment I got shot, like when Speedy told the boys to shoot, I think that was like the moment for me.
You
as
really
well.
out.
I'm really out because I thought, for me, I was like, I would be here for the rest, of my time, doing my thing with this character. It was kind of like not meant for this, but this is where I happened and ended up.
There you go, bro. What was Fredo getting blown up in a jet, right? Smalls, anything?
Shit, I don't know.
Nothing? Fine. Is Pirate Arc gonna come back now? Gear 5 Luffy is out. Pirate Arc would come back, but Michael keeps dying. So sometimes, I want Toby to be around so I can get like a flintlock or something to RP on the island, but then he keeps on dying, guys. So maybe when he's healthy again.
You know that Ember was trying to get a plank for the pirate ship.
Good luck with that. Is SS Seaside versus Rooster Rest 6 war? How will you handle it? Oh, is that serious? Well, I don't think we'd ever go to war with Rooster's Rest. That's too silly. What else? Is this the vault in RP, by the way? What are you guys seeing on my stream right now? What the fuck? I think
this is why
Yeah, it is.
this is the vault, right? What the
Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird that I chose LA. It's actually that. I haven't watched the new One Piece. I'm gonna have to watch the One Piece stuff, guys. Seaside armbands when? Well, anything that we need to put on the server now, we have to formally request it, right? Maybe we'll get Simo on it, chat. We have to put an official forum request for everything that comes into the server now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Why are you throwing that on me? I do HR and PR.
That is part of
Because
PR.
you're the
favorite council, bro. What the fuck, bro?
You're the favorite council member.
Look at the council Discord, right? You really think Harded will do it?
I mean, as long as there's a Yoko, fucking.
There you go. That is not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. Toby and Nikes can do it. Bro. Slumpy ain't gonna do shit. Cider and fucking Kung Fu, hell the fuck no, bro. You fucking crazy?
What?
Would you?
What?
what like I said there is no way that you would write an official application for some assets in the city. Would you?
No.
There you go. That was right.
Fuck.
Is Benji
We'll ask
gonna?
Mari to do it, in roleplay.
What the fuck is it's an OOC request? What the fuck?
Oh, it's an OC request. Okay.
What made each member want to join Seaside versus other groups? They had no choice. They were kicked out already. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't know if anybody has an interesting story how they joined Seaside. Does anybody?
They had no choice. I think that only falls on Michael.
Yeah, Michael. Yeah, sorry, Michael. Anybody else?
What happened with Rust there, Fredo?
Whoa, what the fuck?
What? What on, Nitro? You haven't talked in a while, and all of a sudden you just come at me. Like, what's going
What
on
the
here?
fuck was that for?
You asked the question,
What's going
bro.
on?
So I was like, you know
hey,
what?
you
There's a
know,
left hook from
hey,
the side here.
you want to put me on the spot? I mean, repeat the question again.
Hey,
Sorry, I'm just trying to answer
Yeah,
accordingly.
you need a. Yeah. So what went down with Rust? What happened there, Fredo?
With Rust, right?
Yeah.
I thought Rust was a pretty cool. All right, nah, for real though, like, whenever I was like a baller and like we went to war with Rust, I thought they were pretty cool and like pretty chill and like I like the way they like carried themselves, like even though they got smoked or whatever. But
God,
you know,
whoa,
like-
you don't have to say that.
I mean, come on, let's.
What
be
the
real, like-
fuck?
Let's be real. They're the
It-
ballers, you know. The ballers.
So, I still like the way they carry themselves and like, I like the way Ray like handled situations and stuff. And but like eventually, like later down the road, like being on the inside, like being on the outside looking in, it looked good, but being on the inside, like it wasn't really my cup of tea. So, and I think Draco, like he kind of caught the like the vibe that I kind of wasn't fitting in, but I was kind of just like still giving it a shot, even though I wasn't like comfortable with it. And that's like whenever like we started talking character and like and he was just like hinting at me saying like, hey, do you see the sea, or like do you hear the waves at night and
You
stuff
hear the
like
waves
that.
at night? Oh, that was a line.
Yeah, and
We used
then-
a lot, bro.
And plus it was like already a lot of people that I had knew that went to Seaside. So it was like Jaden, Draco, Mona, and then it was supposed to be Key, and then yeah, so like I don't know, it kind of like it was like being with the same group but with newer people as well. So I mean that's why I kind of chose Seaside over Rust.
Fair enough.
Oh, good story.
Yeah. What about you, Merc, with your character, Nigel?
I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. In terms of getting to even getting to know any other gang or people on the server, because the thing with me, right? I started playing. I was whitelisted on NoPixel for kind of probably like a year before I actually started fully playing it.
Yeah.
And then when I started playing, I played
Chat, more
a little
questions,
bit
chat.
with
More questions.
Rels.
At least
and
another half an
Slumpy
hour,
and,
guys.
like, some
Come on.
other boys that like they don't play NoPixel anymore. But I don't know, like Slumpy and Rels was like the only people that I really like knew in the character or whatever. But then I stopped playing and they continued playing. And then when I came back, like it only really made sense to like keep playing with the people that I played with before, you know, like the people that I knew in character.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I mean the rest kind of just happened.
Fair enough. What other questions we got here? That's a bad question, Wallery. There was a question earlier. What do you guys think is gonna happen between Rust and Hydra? That's a
Haven't they
crazy.
took like
gonna
4
be-
sprays
It'll
already?
probably
That
end
shit's
soon.
crazy.
You
Like
think
3
wait?
or 4 days.
You think it's gonna end soon?
Oh,
Yeah, like-
It has to, bro.
3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
They have no guns.
I
The
think
thing
they-
is
I
with
think
like,
Raz gonna pay.
you have
to
to
end the
pace
war.
yourself in wars like that. You can't just keep on going like 6 fights in one day. Like you can't do that. Because then
Bro.
was like 6 times 6. You're losing 36 guns in a day, and you do the math.
I don't
on
know
that, what
why
is it,
did
like
they do
60K
that,
per
though?
gun?
I would never
You
do that
gotta-
just from like. I just don't know why Ray did that. It's fucking crazy that they did that, bro.
What? Do what?
Go for fucking 6 to 8 fights.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the
don't- I
same
don't know
thing
why
with
they went
Draco. Whenever
that
we
hard into
did
it.
the Bala War, it's like sometimes like you just want to keep going, but like some days aren't your day, right? You gotta pace yourself. Like
Yeah,
you
but
gotta just chalk it up as a loss and then come back tomorrow with a better mentality.
Exactly. That's why we stopped doing that at all. But I think like Russ have been in enough wars to know that, bro. There might be like a relatively like newer gang into No Pixel, but like they've been warring enough, bro.
Sometimes you just fucking tilt play, yeah.
I know, but tilt, bro. This is
It's
the
like
worst
tilt
time
queuing.
to have a tilt play,
Like
bro.
tilt queuing.
This is not the time to tilt play, bro.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Each time they tilt is minimum 300K, bro.
Yeah.
They tilted what 8 times? If that was a full 6 every single time, that's 2 mil, bro. Crazy. And we're not even talking. That's just straight up. We ain't talking about the drugs. We ain't talking about the other consumables and shit like that. It's not even worth it, bro. Like I would just like hunker down and just like fucking turtle up if I had to, man. The thing is, I think the biggest thing that's crazy about Rust is sometimes they're too positive. You know what I'm saying? Like they're too delusional in the way that like they think that one fight on that day is gonna turn it around. But what they should be doing instead is like starting strong. You know what I mean? Starting strong. Like I'll be honest with you. For me, if I'm losing a war, boys, I ain't doing more than my normal stream, bro. I'm doing 6 hours. That's it. You know, if I'm clapping the shit out of your gang, okay, fine. Maybe I'll go 9 hours, bro. You know, but it's like that's just like human. Like, does that even make sense? I'm being honest about it, right?
Yeah, no, you're making sense.
Because when I'm losing, I'm not having fun. Not when I'm losing terribly. You know what I mean? Like losing a shootout once or twice because of something silly. Yeah, okay, you can say chalk it up. It's role play, whatever, bro. But like any gamer with a competitive strand of DNA will be like, fuck that shit. I ain't fucking getting clapped for goddamn 10 hours, bro. The first speech Ray did was about how they are gonna lose war. Huh?
What?
Classic.
No way. That's no way. That's
no way. That's real.
not
Like
true.
a shut up.
That has to be.
I think they just go in with the losing mentality. That's
I
why
want to
they
see
just
that. I
have
want to
so
see
many
That is
fights.
rubbish from you right there. Like, no way. Will Tech 9s come back and be considered as class 1 since they use pistol ammo? Bro, you know Toby will always say no to this shit, chat.
Yeah.
You know he's
What about
never.
dual Tech 9s?
I have never.
I just want to be able to spray the guns with different colors again. You know, that was my jam, man. And then they
Bro,
took it away from me. I was
Toby's
so happy
so
about that,
fucking-
looking into everything.
Toby's
you
gonna
know?
literally say, no, I can't give you that now, that because we just talked about it on the Seaside podcast.
I mean, like a Glock 18 would work, right? That shit is like a fully automatic pistol. That shit doesn't show up on your back, right?
Bro, that shit would be fire.
I'm
Like an
telling-
AP
Bro,
pistol.
even in the arcade, like even with the way the recoil is now, the Glock 18C is like manageable.
What would it take for an alliance with Hydra? It would never happen. If Seaside and Hydra were together, it's like, first of all, I think people are so vastly different that we would never like actually get along like that. And also, if it did happen, it's too OP. Like, who would challenge? Nobody. It's just no one.
I have to
Like, I'm telling you right now, like,
later.
if like those are the kind of crews, like if they were together, like the whole server could come against us. Nobody would even like flinch. You know what I mean? I'm not even joking about that.
Yeah.
Uh,
That doesn't take it away that you can work with different groups with different things.
oh,
That
shut
can still
up.
happen.
Shut up, Kung Fu. Kung Fu's what a role
on, you need to
player,
be
bro.
politician right now.
What a role player, bro. Disgusting. Do you have any future? Oh, GG as well. GG's one of the powerhouses to me. Do you have any future plans with the Vagos? Yeah, they're gonna be selling guns. But let's not talk about it because we might role play it tomorrow, guys.
Damn.
Bye, Zedish. Is she going?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
left. Yeah.
I'm
For-
watching a hydraulic press crush thing.
For War RP, do you prefer 4v4 fights or 6v6? 6. I
4v4,
like more numbers. Because I don't care about the fight. I love being able to bring more people. You know what I mean?
Having more highlights.
I just love having more people because like I wish jobs were bigger and shit like
Do
that
you
too.
like the one-shot headshot stuff though, or do you like prefer like more back in the days when it took like 2 or 3 shots?
I don't know, bro. because I think I mean, look at what happened the last 2 days of war. What, 20 fights? 30, 40 fights? The one-shot headshot mechanic was to, like, if I'm not mistaken, was to make it a bit more realistic and negate consistent fights. I don't think it stopped anything. No, I don't think it stopped anything. Like, you know.
You know why it doesn't stop anything? Because you go to roll up to a fight, get instantly head tapped. You haven't done anything. You're just sitting there. So people aren't getting that. That
I agree with that.
Long fight life with it. You don't feel like you've done anything.
But I have another one with this though. Like I don't know, maybe I'm too far stretching. But do you remember, like back in the days, we used to, especially when we were the Vagos and when we were fighting, we always had this like if you go down 3 times in a fight, you know, you stay away or you take a break for that day because of like the role play injury stuff like that. Like when people are fighting,
I think we kind of do that
6,
already
8, 10
anyway.
times.
I think we kind of do that
a
already
day,
anyway too.
Different fights.
Yeah, people would never allow that though, bro. It's not gonna happen on a content server.
Okay.
Like, it's impossible to make that a rule. Like, imagine if
I'm
you.
not saying about the rule or anything, but I'm like,
Yeah,
becomes
but
like
yeah,
more and more PvP.
It is. It will be like that, bro. Especially towards the end.
Yeah.
Because you see, it all becomes a battle of like, what content are you doing to attract the most viewers? So when the server is young and it's brand new, right? There's a lot of things that you could do outside of being in that fight. So it's okay to step out or to role play something else. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At this point, everybody cares about the climax of the action. You know what I mean? So it's all about the big fight. You know what I mean? But in the beginning, if like instead of, let's say for example, if you were robbing a bank and I said I'm gonna go and do a house robbery, it's still kind of exciting for you to watch the house robbery, right? Because cops still came to that. It's still something new and shit like that, you know. It's just tough. Remove gang apps, yay or nay? I think that's happening in 3.5. I don't see it sticking around.
I think you'll be hard pressed saying.
Please, thank you.
Keep them.
Yeah, I think that's going away very soon. This is for everyone. If you could remove any mechanic, what would it be and why?
The juice. Because
I was gonna say the same thing. That or heroin.
Recoil.
Guns.
Bro, the recoil on guns. Holy.
I would say
the shitty rings and stuff.
Mine, it would have to be the buffs that you get from drugs.
Oh my god, really?
Oh yeah, those are pretty bad too. Yeah, no, the buff you get from drugs are pretty bad.
Just drug buffs in general.
Bro, sometimes I feel like I'm playing GT Online. You have grapples, you have rocket launchers, you have the juice, you have heroin, or you have rings, you have jewel dragon rings.
Compared to
Actually, remove the role play. I just want to shoot.
You're so dumb, bro. You're so dumb, Kuru.
Honestly though, like if you think about it, like you've got war loadouts that result in drugs and that kind of stuff. Like Reggie uses drugs for fun, like crack elf, that kind of shit. Yeah, I hate the whole smashing heroin, rolling into a fight, and fucking juicing people. Back
bro,
up and that kind of shit. And
honestly,
you can smash like 10 heroin in a fucking fight.
You gotta use like 3 different drugs. Yeah.
Keep the medical attention too.
Coke up, meth up,
good
use your
res.
stitching ring.
Couldn't you like balance it out with like something when you use the drugs that you like get addicted or some shit, you know, towards it?
I've said it plenty of times on my streams about different things you could do as alternatives that would balance that out quite well. But ultimately, the way that the server is, and I'm sure Toby would agree with this, and some of you guys that have been around for long enough, is if the drug doesn't have enough of a benefit and it has too much of a negative, nobody will fucking use it. So may as well fucking remove it.
You're not wrong.
I would also say remove no full phasing from races.
Bro, the yokai member has spoken. The yokai member has spoken.
I can come to a race where you are racing with my bobble and you will say, hey, please keep facing. When I have like 3 car lengths towards your car and I bump you into the river, you will be like, okay, I understand why there is facing.
Yeah, I don't like when you hit a little bump in the car and then your car just break down right away. That's what I don't like.
Just drive better, dickhead.
Bro, ain't nobody driving better in the GTA, bro.
I think it's all cool. Like a lot of the mechanics, like even rings and shit like
Yeah.
that. But bro, like in a long-term fight, in a long fight that can go up to an hour, bro, the guy with rings will destroy you, man. Like just the self-healing,
Oh yeah.
the radio, oh my god, pulling out the gun faster. It's so crazy to me.
Oh yeah, it is.
Like not like there is no member chat. Like if like a new character, like Nigel, do you even have rings?
Bro, I pull my shit out quick as hell, and I can hear everybody from across the world.
Do you like? I'm just saying, like newer characters will find it so hard to earn the money needed to even get a good set. And then even now, when you have a good set, because the business is like technically an enemy
Nigel
gang.
has a sugar daddy, bro. Jaden bought all of that shit for him.
Technically an enemy gang, right? Like you're never even gonna get the best shit.
I will say to counter that, as a PD member, having the rings just for your driving, right? So because I've got I live in Australia, obviously, but when I get into a car with someone from NA or another Australian, I get fucked up, and I am going through vests like crazy, more than I can even hold in my fucking self.
Imagine what we are doing when you guys are driving.
The stress, right? The stress that comes when you're being a cop, especially multiple shootouts, all that kind of shit. You're running around with your gun out, you're running red lights all the time. The amount of stress that you get as a cop is unbearable when your rings are broken and you can't.
Then you need to take a coffee break. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. You guys don't roleplay that enough, bro.
Yeah, roleplay.
You think we can do that when we're going from fucking shootout to shootout to
Bro,
shootout to shootout to shootout?
Why don't you RP going to therapy or some shit, bro? And
why don't you RP that? Like,
what the
fuck?
fuck?
My hands are shaky because I've been sitting by
exactly,
the wheel,
bro.
for 2 hours.
Talk to your boss and say you can't keep on going, bro. You need to rest.
How about we just talk to the gangs and say, can you guys stop going from shootout to shootout, please?
Oh well, no.
Let us have 5 minutes.
It de-stresses us.
Well, there's 10 of us on duty.
It de-stresses us.
We smoke joints. We got weed. You know what I mean?
We can smoke weed and shit, bro. We de-stressing as fuck. We can take oxy and shit like that.
Yeah, let us just smoke weed on duty. That makes
sense.
Wait,
that would be roleplay, would it? Come on.
What? That's I 100% agree with the rings for the cops for like driving. Yeah. I don't care about anything else other than the fact of I don't want to have to sit there and put fucking 20 vests on in my shift.
No, I get you. I get that. I get that completely.
I feel like the rings with like stress and like the radio and stuff, that is good enough. But like the healing possibility, this is kind of like the same thing, like going and put some adrenaline in a guy who is shot dead, you know, point blank headshot. You're like, hey, here we go. Come on, run with me for 10 more minutes, you know? Like,
the way Kung Fu says is so funny, bro.
It's like rings to like be able to get like better quality for the 5G, you know, like listen on the radio stuff. Like, yeah. But yeah.
Bro. What else, chat? Come on, a few more questions. Do you think businesses should have competition selling the same stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very hard for that to happen.
Yeah.
Competition is always good, man. Competition is always good.
Competition is good, and it's good for roleplay as well. Like, there can be created so like big arcs around that shit, man.
I agree.
Just look at the beginning of 3.0. You had like 3 weed businesses, like the competition there. And you had as well, you know, with Roosters and Burger Shot, and the amount of roleplay that came out of that was crazy.
I have a question. When are we getting sandwiches back in the fucking stores so I just have to stop stressing about finding a fucking restaurant that's actually open?
Oh, God, yes.
Sorry, what? Sorry, say that again?
When are we getting sandwiches back in the shop so we can stop stressing about
Oh
having no
my
fucking
God.
Fuck me, it's the most tilting thing.
Honestly,
Get a job at a restaurant.
Hey, maybe just a storefront who you can go and just buy it off. You know what I mean?
I mean, I am all down for that.
I'm still shocked. I don't know how we don't have a restaurant owned by us, to be honest.
Gotta get my hot dog stand, man. I'm telling you.
I'm telling, bro, hot dog joint would be dope, bro. Like I'm
yeah,
legit.
gonna sell sea dogs.
For
Just the
everyone,
seafood stuff.
do you miss Dean's World? I miss some of the RP there. It was fun for a little bit. Yeah, it was fun for a little bit.
Everything is fun in the beginning, but then again, you know, you need to move forward.
Would I ever switch main time zone? Yeah. When I'm a millionaire. Bro, like, you know, there's something.
I have a question here as well, though.
What is it?
What is your thought on Lang going back to gang wars and hunting?
Our thoughts? I think he's just doing it because he's bored.
It seems like they're having fun though.
Exactly.
You know
That's why when you're having fun, then it's good shit, bro.
Yeah.
I think Lang's character is very simple. You know, he does whatever is fun at that point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had a question come in my chat.
Yeah.
When is Seaside gonna start RPing? I've been waiting for years now, and it's only Simo that RPs.
Oh, who's asking that?
Sounded like a self-inserted question.
Who's asking that? Who's asking that?
Chill.
We sort that person out real quick.
They said they're joking afterwards. Relax.
Oh, sorry. I think it was. Never mind.
I don't, bro. The thing is, all the role play is subjective, bro. Fuck, man. Like it's always going to be like this, right? It's everybody's viewpoint is fucking skewed from the top, bro. Because every bit of role play chat, okay, it's very rare that it comes from the bottom. There will be one or two people that work like anomalies, right? Where they have, oh my god, he's a great role player. Oh my god, he can do a great voice. Oh my god, he's so creative. There's only a few. Okay? There's only a few. But everything comes from the top. And then from the top, you judge everybody else at the bottom. It's too tough, bro. It's too tough, man.
I do hate the whole funny voice equals good RP. I hate that shit.
And it's not just that, bro. Like legitimately, like, let's be honest, bro. And this is not a slight on anybody that's a bigger streamer or anybody that gets anything from anybody. No, it's not. All I'm saying is that people gotta judge less harshly.
Yeah.
People gotta judge less harshly because, like, bro, like I've seen some people roleplay and like the next day something becomes a reality. You know, and that really affects how like people see you, man. And it's like, oh my god, wow, I'm going to continue doing this roleplay. Like, but it's so different when let's say I want to do something, okay? Like we want to do something in like the new C block or some shit like that, bro. What the fuck we gonna do? Put a bunch of motherfucking tents? You know what I mean? Like, and just pretend that later somebody's gonna come out of there. You get what I'm saying? There's so many things that are like the expectation from the top is so crazy, bro, that it puts me off sometimes. You know, like that's why I don't do some shit. So I like role playing around some stuff that is more balanced, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that fucking makes sense to you. Anybody else?
Isn't that the beauty about roleplay as well, though? Roleplay can be so much and can be so little at the same time. And it depends on the eyes who are looking what they like about the roleplay or what roleplay they want to enjoy. And there's not like an answer for what is good or bad. It's basically you can choose to check out what you like.
I agree.
Damn.
I agree.
That's a movie quote.
I agree what you're saying, but then once again, that's idealistic, and that is not. That is the 1% viewership, bro.
No, but like you said, it doesn't. You don't need to have like, how should I put this though? A character with like a special voice or special things to do. Like, I would say there's a lot of like other criteria as well for what's good or roleplay.
I mean, like for me, like the biggest thing for me right now is as long as I can have a good laugh most of the times, I'm really happy, man.
Yeah.
When I see,
I just do it all for laughs as well.
Yeah, I think
laughs is good, but then again, you know, like me personally, if it gets too much SPS again, it's been too overwhelming. But then you have other people who love it, getting more crazy, more SPS. You know what I mean? So
No, I don't like SBS, but like, uh, what I like
Shut up,
about
Winston.
RP is just, bro, shut the fuck up, Richie. I just like to have fun. That's all what I want to do. I don't want to like do any gang shit, any all that stuff. I just want to
Yikes.
have as much fun as I can.
Fun?
yeah.
Yikes.
But then again, it comes down to like what is your eyes is fun. For me, fun can be scaring somebody just with a deeper voice, and you can hear they are scared when they talk back to you. That can be fun. But that is fun for me. For you, fun can
Wow.
be different.
So it's OOC for you then.
No, I'm
I
not
have a
saying it's
question.
OC,
What the fuck?
but
You want to strike fear into somebody? What the fuck?
I
What
have
the
a
fuck?
question.
Okay, go to
Okay. So it was you could have one business for your character with possible new mechanics. What would it be? My response was and
Oof.
Toby's already doing this, was my idea about the fucking going out and finding different plants and herbs and making like tablets from that. That actually makes sense. Like going out and
Oh.
finding guarana and that kind of shit. And you have to work to mix it properly. So it actually does something.
yeah, what game has that mechanic again?
Uh,
Interesting.
I thought I always thought that would
Oh,
be cool. Like a semi, like it doesn't give you insane buffs, but it's an alternate to drugs.
I don't know. I
People
had
have
an idea,
with
but I just
actual
don't
things.
remember what it is.
Oh, Benji, you look tired as shit.
Am I tired? No, I'm chilling.
Benji or
It's
Lysium?
darker.
What
It's
the
just
fuck?
darker. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I just woke up, bro. Let me.
Well, where's your answers? Surely you guys have
Mm.
thought about this shit.
I think like selling like greenhouses would be cool. If you like add it in where like you put down greenhouse and you like grow weed faster in there or something like that.
Who? Sorry, are we still answering a question?
Yeah, it was the new business.
Business. I have
Possible new
mine,
mechanics.
but I don't want it to get stolen, so I'm not going to talk about it now.
Interesting.
I'm waiting for some approval.
Yeah, look,
yeah,
I didn't
I'm
want
waiting
mine
for
to be
like
stolen,
waiting
but
for
then
approval.
Toby came along and stole mine.
warehouses for weed grows, instead of meth labs.
That's
I mean,
true. That'd be kind of dope.
You used to do that in houses, though, yeah. So
Yeah.
Honestly, I wish you could just plant weed inside the stores that you get now. 'Cause that would be so
Inside
much
the
RP.
storefronts?
Yeah, the storefronts. That would be so much RP. Are you kidding me? Like the cops would have to go around and you wouldn't even realize that there's fucking weed grows
Yeah,
inside
it
the
would be cool
building.
if there was something like that. We could
Yeah,
grow weed
yeah.
in
I
like
think
some
it's
places.
something very real. Like, why the fuck would people not check
No,
that?
people are gonna min max. They're gonna make something that you
Yeah.
can't get into unless you know it's actually there. It's dumb. People will abuse it. That's
There you
just a
go.
fact.
I know, but it would
But
be
what
cool,
about
right?
like
Obviously.
like
Can I
like
tell you
the
about
trap house or warehouse, kind of like how the meth labs are working, with keys and stuff.
So I had an idea for a meth lab, right? And I passed it on to I can't remember if it was NNS or no, it was NNS. I had an idea for it, right? Is everyone like because you have these current meth labs where there's a key and you pop through the fucking door, all that kind of bullshit. Good
Mhm.
luck cops actually finding it unless someone snitches. But what about something in between, say for the 70 to 90%, where you could purchase parts, so lab parts, and it can only go into a house that you own. So you need to own it. So that means that it can get raided by the PD if you get caught doing this dumb shit. So you can set it up inside that house that you own, right? However, if you take it down, you can't use it for 2 weeks and you can't put it back up. So there's things there where, well, okay, I want to have this meth lab set up. I've got to leave it set up in my house, otherwise I can't use it for 2 weeks, and it's expensive shit. And then if they want to be the hero that cooks the meth and sells the meth on the streets and they get raided, they lose all of that equipment and that house because the PD will take that house if you turned your house into a meth lab. There's such a massive fucking cost that you can lose to doing it. It'll separate the people wanting to cook and then the people that are pushing. It's a very high risk, but you get a better reward instead of just using a fucking table where you can run and hide.
I remember somebody
that way.
presenting this for like a public server or some shit, bro. I can't remember what the reasoning was behind like it being fucked up. I think it was like there would just be some groups like that would just dominate that. I can't remember exactly.
Well, the
it's
public server,
dominatable, but
public
it's easy for PD to find over current fucking stupid meth labs that go through a special door where you can't know about it.
Yeah, but the problem is now people like it because it's less of what do you call this? Just like there's a small potential of the criminals. You know how many criminals you got to deal with. Like if a meth lab was so free that any Tom, Dick, or Harry could set up a meth lab in their home, it'll be the whole server. You know.
Yeah, but there's still a big paywall to it, right? And then you also need to
Yeah,
have it
but
in a house that you own.
paywalls will never like stay though. People will like find a way to get past it all the
People
time.
will grind the shit.
Yeah, like
of course they'll
no,
grind it.
just but it's just the thought of it. That's why people don't like it, bro. Like now you see what I mean? Like now, yes, there's a lot of meth labs, but it's owned by certain groups. You know what I mean? Instead of you having the mentality that every single criminal actually has a meth lab inside their house. You know what I mean? Like you're not making that a norm. Not just anybody can be the meth cook, you know?
I mean, anyone can be the meth cook currently with tables everywhere.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's just weird, isn't it?
I don't really see it weird. Like the difference between 70,
I think it's
75
fucking
to 100%.
I think it's
no one
funny
gives a
though.
fuck. They still do a meth run every
Exactly.
fucking day.
I think it's just funny though.
I think it'll remove the whole thought of meth labs being held behind one fucking gang or anything like that. It'll free it up more, which will cause more people to have access to this, which will also drop people out because price will go down. It'll create that conflict between it. But I think you'll find a lot of people won't want to do it because of the thought of losing a house and all that investment you've got into it. So you'll literally just have the hardcore ones that do it because yes, people will jump on it quickly, realize that they can lose their house and be like, "No, fuck this."
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I know on public people had benches in their houses. So like if you
Wasn't warehouses.
No, I knew at least 2 people who had in the house, and then they make it in the warehouse. I'm
Nah.
pretty sure.
It was just in warehouses.
Who is
No.
someone you miss on the server banned or just doesn't come around anymore? Vlad. Cesar.
Oh yikes! Well, fuck you then.
What?
Oh, sorry, Pepe. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, sure. You have the chance to come around.
Oh
but
yeah,
you're just too
you can just
fucking
come.
lazy.
Exactly. You're a bum. You're a bum. You enjoy Turkish
we're
food
talking
too.
about-
You choose not to come around. That's a different story.
You enjoy Turkish food too much. Let's be real, bro.
I choose to play a victim in this case. So
Who else? Do you think smaller gangs would ever step to Seaside? I think they're already trying to get smacked around anyway. Like there's a lot of people that try to stepping stone and any group actually, but you know it doesn't really work.
I think it's silly for
But then
a
they say
smaller
we're
gang to
bullied.
try and step up to a larger gang like that. Kind of got to work your way through otherwise. And it's like a bit of a make or break moment, yeah. Like you come in swinging in at a bigger gang, and it doesn't just have to be like Seaside. You come in swinging at a bigger gang, and then you lose. Well, that's the potential for your fucking gang to already go straight into the mud.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's just like, oh my god, we're gonna pull it off,
I
get
risk
known
high
and shit like
reward.
that. PB, I don't think PB ever like stepped up to Seaside. I think they were like trying to be in our good graces and stuff like that. I think the thing about PB is that it's run by a bunch of younger guys that think they know exactly what they're doing. You know what I mean? To them, all they're doing right now is the right idea, and it's fine, and it creates for their own type of good RP. So. Not good.
PB the pussy babies.
The piss babies, yeah.
Oh yeah.
As someone who has been in No Pixel for a while now, who are some of the gangs or leaders that inspired you? Back in the day, man, I told you guys already, bro. I never watched anybody for real before I was on No Pixel. I started watching them when I couldn't get into NoPixel, when I was waiting in queue.
Man.
Yeah, that was a
I was
long.
watching a lot of Lord Kibben back when I was playing on the Norwegian roleplay server, and he was sitting on like 300-400 people watching him. And I
Mhm.
was watching CG because of their way of looking at robbing banks and stuff, and their IDs, and kind of like stole their IDs and did the same shit on the Norwegian server.
For me, it was Buddha, Space Boy, and Vader.
Jake Paul beat Nate Diaz
Oh, bro, that fight was fucking disgusting.
know
in
way.
unanimous
Really?
decision. Are you fucking
Yeah,
kidding?
Bro, that fight was fucking disgusting.
What do you mean by that?
It was terrible.
On whose part?
Fucking Nate. Bro, that shit's rigged. I don't care what anyone says.
Wait, what did Nate do?
He lost.
No, I mean, like, how bad was the fight that he lost?
Bro, first round, the dude eye was fucking shut closed. Motherfucker was just running to fucking. Oh, that's why I don't bet on fights.
You actually think that it was fucking
Of course.
rigged? Like, legit?
Oh,
No,
Nate Diaz
Sean.
looks like he just got the bag, didn't train, just showed up and just didn't give a
Exactly.
fuck.
He got the bag. He don't care.
But this was boxing. I see that they're like right after the game, they were like, next match is going in MMA.
I will smash your boy. Give me the location.
Bro. I don't know how that's even a thing. Like, even though it was boxing, Nate Diaz
Watch
should
the-
still win that
Can you
fight.
watch the highlights? Are you allowed to?
I
do
don't think so.
I want to risk it.
Bro, I know Jake Paul's a good boxer, but like for Nate Diaz to be like dominated, what the fuck are y'all smoking, bro? But he did probably earn more money than he did like during his whole time in the UFC.
Oh,
Huh?
100%.
Oh,
He
for
did.
sure, bro.
How much do you
100%.
think he made? How much do you think he made?
I have no idea, but
I don't know, like
Def-
at least
probably
$5
like
million.
5 to 10, maybe more.
Yeah.
Bro, I need a payday, bro. I need to be a millionaire one day, bro. Fuck this shit. So,
Bro, fight Jake Paul, man.
no, I can't, bro. I'm not famous enough. Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Chat,
He
we
only
need some
got
more questions.
500K.
Well, that's still
What?
more than he would make, right? When is Fight Club returning? Oh, Fight Club, the one the RP I did for one time. Oh, maybe we could do it now that Toby's back, bro. We'll see. I heard for the fight, two
No,
fight
no,
contract with
Toby's
boxing.
Michael's gonna die if you do that.
No, he won't
Again.
die. He won't die. What else? What else? Chat, we need some more questions. We are about the inspiration or some shit. Hold on.
All right, I gotta head out. Catch y'all later.
See you later, Smalls. Appreciate you.
Later.
Peace,
Hey,
Yeah.
Bud Jackson.
Chat,
Goodbye.
When I
chat. Last 10 minutos, okay? 10 minutos for me, all right? Give me some juice here. What does everyone for Seaside in the future since SS is already at a good spot for most things? I'd like, for me... I think more coverage on the different types of roleplay. I wish we had a more solid business. Because Haze, to an extent, is like a solid business, but it's already fleshed out from the beginning. You kind of know what it can do, what it's supposed to do, and shit like that. And even with that, because it's somebody else's baby, I never really wanted to fuck it up. Because right now, like, I'm very tempted to going crazy with Haze and just selling guns out of the fucking place. You know what I mean? Like, but then, like, I
First,
know
we need some guns we can sell, though.
Yeah, we do already have guns, but you just haven't. You just don't know about it. I think another thing is, like, it's like it pans time zones too. So sometimes, like, what will Shano do, bro? If I make the whole place illegal, and then what if like the business dies? There's actually no more Haze. What the fuck does Shano do? You know what I mean, guys?
Yeah.
Just literally holding his fucking dick, doing nothing. And then do the same thing with Overboost and the same thing, you know? I don't know, man. It's just difficult. There's so many things. I just hope so much. I just hope that when you know, the future is more.
Yeah, when the future comes and we can start from the scratch of like new stuff, like with fresh like sheets. Basically, it's a better way of.
There you go. That sneeze.
Yeah, yeah, but I think like when it comes to kind of like business or whatever, like Seaside can be involved in, will be more established from the ground up. Basically, now we kind of like in the middle of something. We jumped away from something very established into making our own thing, and I think like 3.5 or 4.0 will show what we're
Fucking
made of.
Gorillo, bro. People space. That's an insane emote. That is an insane emote, chat. Oh my god. I agree. I think anybody else?
I got a question.
Sure.
So, just had to cough. So it was what kind of RP arc would you want / be interested in to see for Seaside now?
Anybody?
Damn, better bench arc.
Mine, I don't really think I have one for 3.0. I think it's just more of a maintain for now and gonna be see what happens in the future. Because what RP do you really have that's happening the most right now? It's war, it's fucking betrayals, all that kind of shit. Because everyone's just
Betrayal,
like any kind of
snitching.
drama, that kind of
I
shit.
think, yeah, you have the Met Lab per se, and that is kind of like.
There's no more
lost
build up
from me.
shit right now because everyone's like quite well established. Yeah.
Everything's so
Yeah.
end game now, bro. It's also end game now.
So once you get end game, it's very hard for you to get any kind of RP arcs that happen from there because it's all about that character.
Oh my god, we're on
progression
Seaside
from there.
turf.
Yes, sir. Bay City, Bay City.
Bay
let's
City, baby.
go.
Without that progression, and once you've already gotten to that point, you kind of need to lose everything to bring everything back.
Yeah.
So like even like a raid arc, like Seaside's as dumb as they are, not going to get that affected by a PD raid, not going to get that affected by a PD coming through and going through bank accounts and all that kind of shit. So there's not really much that will push Seaside into a down bad regrowing arc.
I would love to actually do some RP with Michael. Where,
Yeah,
and
but you have
hopefully
the
2 minutes he doesn't die.
possibility- Like, there's a lot of like possibility big arcs that's kind of like laying there if you want to go into it. Like the Michael getting blown up. That's one thing. You have the Met Lab. That's another thing. You have what were I thinking? I lost my thought process.
Okay, thank you, Kung Fu.
No, but you have the stuff with the cops. Yeah, I know it's kind of like finished, but it's still hanging over there. You have the GG Seaside stuff.
I think
still hanging
I
there.
think the reason why that's like a little bit teetering, right, is because you're talking about the absolute shit storm RP.
Yeah.
That's
Kinda
not
like-
that's not like gentle whatsoever. Like,
No, it's not gentle whatsoever.
yeah,
but
that's a full
it's like-
commitment to a few weeks of fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We kidnap Lang. We go to war with Cerberus and the Roosters 6. We got a whole
Yeah.
load of bullshit we got to deal with. Meth
Oh,
lab
a
stuff.
lot
That's
of
that's
shit.
fully another. That's a big war. Any option that you gave us there is like intense.
No,
You know
but
what I mean?
apart from that, I basically feel like everybody's kind of like a little bit stale or kind of like status quo, and tapping in here and there, and keep in touch with the base.
Mm-hmm. Okay, final questions, Chad. Final questions. You got it right now. Why are we talking about U-turns? Oh, good. That's the video. NA&D that hasn't caught much. Does AU feel disassociated with EU NA? I answer that as I am the ambassador of AU. Okay, I feel like it's okay that we are not a part of the main shit because it's impossible. It's a time zone thing.